Hey guys, it's me, Carrie, and I am so super stoked to have this wonderful, ginormous box of glorious goodness from my dear friend Julie to share with you guys today. I'm going to very, very briefly rant at the utter ineptitude of the U.S. Postal Service because they have worked my nerves too many times. We had a wonderful mail carrier for most of my life growing up in this house that was so kind and so wonderful. Brian, we miss you. He was so lovely and so thorough and just a terrific, terrific human being and a great letter carrier. And unfortunately, he retired. Not unfortunate for him, but unfortunately for us, he retired a few years back. And there were several mail carriers in rotation after that. And apparently we now have a new assigned letter carrier, but apparently he was not in today. So the moron that did the job apparently left this in the truck and took it back to the post office at the end of the day because I checked tracking because Julie was kind enough to send it to me, and it got into my town at like 11 something this morning. It was transferred to another post office, which is where they now send our mail, which I don't get it. It comes to my town, then it goes to another town before it gets shipped to me at like 15 minutes after that, and it was out for delivery from like 11:35 this morning. And then I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, and then it showed at 3:15 it had checked back into the post office and was available for pickup. And I was like, yeah, you know what I want to say, but thanks to the way YouTube's new monetizing process works, I can't say what I want to say. WT, you know what? I would love to say that, but I can no longer do that. Thanks, YouTube. But anyway, so I was really, really frustrated. I had made 2 calls to the post office. They never really explained where it was, but they said, and the second call, which was 40 minutes after the first call, oh, we're trying to find someone to bring it to you now. I was like, okay, great. So I sat outside and waited another half hour, and it finally showed up. No, fault of Julie's. Julie did everything right, but I would have been livid because, she went out of her way to not only send me this beautiful gift, this ginormous box of love, but she sent it priority mail. So the whole purpose of priority mail is not only to get tracking, but also for it to get there in a timely manner. So if it had gone back to the post office and only been reshipped again tomorrow, I would have been really upset with them because I would have felt like she wasted the money on premium postage. So had to get that rant out of the way. Apparently, the lady that brought it today is not my regular letter carrier either and was not responsible for this error, supposedly. She said that it was a new person and maybe it was laid on the truck. I'm like, yada, yada, yada. No, it wasn't laid on the truck because, I quoted her the times. And she's like, what was a new person? I guess they screwed up. That's what I wanted to hear. An apology would have been nice, but, that's too much to expect. But anyway, had to get that off my chest, guys. And I did it without profanity. It's going to be so hard for me to shoot my videos without profanity. It's like, it's like a painter that uses watercolors suddenly having to use, acrylics instead. It's an art form for me. But whatever, it is what it is. It's the new Butterflies. I was going to say Butterflies Landing, the old channel name. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. It's the new PerseveringStar, the new, kinder, gentler PerseveringStar with no profanity. Although there'll still be plenty on the Facebook page, so if you subscribe there, you'll still get the full unadulterated Carrie. But anyway, I know that was a big preamble, and this is a huge box of goodies, so I'm just going to show you all the amazing things Julie sent. I will not be unpackaging or unboxing anything if that's applicable, or swatching anything. I know there's lip balms in there because she told me, but I can't believe how many other goodies she put in here. Julie, you're a maniac. But alright guys, here we go. First thing we have is this adorable Despicable Me Minions notepad and pen set. How cute is this? It says, I didn't do it. I didn't. Look at this face. Look at that face. We're so innocent. We didn't do it. But anyway, I love this, and I love this pen. It is adorable. I am the one person left on the planet that has not seen the Despicable Me or Minions movie yet. I know, it's ridiculous, because I know I'll love them when I watch them. But I'm like, yeah, I have to do it in order. Even though I know the Minions is probably a standalone movie that you don't have to see the Despicable Me's first to fully understand, I feel like I need to watch them in chronological order. So I have to go back to the beginning with the original Despicable Me. But anyway, excuse me, I'm burpy a little bit. Having a beverage, a grown-up beverage during the day because it's been that kind of a day, people. Okay. Next up, we have, oh my gosh, this is absolutely everything. It's a Wonder Woman can huggy, and it's got her cape. Are you serious right now? This is absolutely fabulous. I love it so much. I happen to be drinking out of a bottle right now, but I'm going to try to make this work anyway. It's going to be too loose, but that's okay because I'm just using it anyway. And actually, it's not that loose. It kind of also works for bottle. I'm so stoked. This is perfect timing, Julie. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's so much stuff. My gosh, you guys. Okay, next up. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. It is a tie. I have so many Beanie Babies, you guys. You wouldn't even, you would actually imagine because you know me and my hoarding tendencies. But I've never had one like this. This is called a teeny tie. And it is the most adorable unicorn. Oh my gosh, it's actually the one from Despicable Me. It's Fluffy. I have heard about Fluffy. Again, I have not yet seen the movies, but I know Fluffy is famous. I know there's a little girl and she gets a Fluffy at some point in the movie and it's like life-changing and epic for her. And this tail and this mane are so fluffy and the fur itself. I love her. I love her so much. She's my new bestie. I love her. I just kissed her butt. That's how much I love her. She is so fluffy. What is the little girl say? I've heard the quote. I think she says like, it's so fluffy I could die or something. Yeah, I could. I don't want to because I'm really in a happy mood now. But oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Julie. And she knows about my floof session. Yeah, I've never actually called it a floof session before, but I am obsessed with floofs. And if you are not aware, I call these floofs, other people may call them exactly what it says here on the package, like, you know, a grown-up actual term for it, a pom-pom keychain. I call these floofs. They are amazing, and these are so beautiful, and she even got me a backup in my favorite colors, probably because she knows I lost my very favorite one, and she also got me this beautiful purple and pink one. But okay, to me, they're floofs because they're fluffy, and I could just call them fluffs, but then it would be like a game I used to play on Facebook that was called Fluff Friends, and that's a whole nother thing, and I don't know, I just started calling them floofs one day, and it stuck with me, and these are so soft, you guys. For me, floofs are not only decoration, they are literally like anxiety helpers. I love to keep these on my handbags, and I'm very tactile. I don't know if it has anything to do with my depression or anxiety, but I really like touching things and soft things, and just stroking this floof right now is like literally calming my nerves. They say that you get like an endorphin rush if you pet like a dog or a cat, and it helps calm your nerves. So in lieu of having an animal, you know, on me at all times of the day to pet, I like to have soft things to pet. So floofs are so amazing, and they're so therapeutic for me. So I love these so much, and I love that they have the little hooks like this, because sometimes they just come with the split rings, which are cool and all, but it's hard to attach to like a purse. Like you could put it on like a zipper pull or something, but if you want to attach it to an actual like round part of a handbag, or even like the cloth part of a handbag, having clips like these are much more easy. So I love that they have them on there, and I love these so much. Thank you so much, Julie. I am well stocked in floofs now, and I am so stoked about that. Next up, you guys, this is so adorable. Do you know about my owl love? Julie probably does know about my owl love, but in case she didn't, I do love owls like so very much. And it actually has glitter on it, which is so hard probably for you to pick up on camera because it's not sheddy. It's like literally built in to the material, like, which feels like pleather to me, kind of. It's absolutely so gorgeous. And the back, look at it, it's this beautiful green. I love this owl so much. And again, it's got the awesome clasp that I like, so you can attach it to all different things. I'm going to have so many accoutrements on all my bags, and I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Julie. Owls are right up there for me as in like terms of favorite animals. My very favorite manatees. My very favorite animals in life are manatees. Obviously, I love cats. I'm a cat person. I have 2 cats. I'm growing to love dogs more than I ever did now that I've been volunteering at a shelter for about 1.5 years now. Actually closer to 2 years. I think it'll be 2 years November 1st since my first, that was either my orientation day or my first official day I started. But either way, it was the first day I walked through the doors as like a volunteer, you know, for training or whatever. So November 1st, I think, will be my second anniversary at the shelter. So I've been spending more time with dogs and getting to know different types of breeds. And but I love all animals. Owls are high up there. Unicorns are high up there. Penguins are high up there. I love all animals. I'm afraid of snakes, like, not deathly afraid. My brother had one as a pet at one point, and eventually I got to where I could pet it. I could never hold him. He was a red-tailed boa, and he actually was inherited from a friend my brother met in rehab. He was relocating, and he couldn't keep the snake anymore, so my mom was like, all right, you can keep the snake. And he was a gorgeous animal, but I've always had this irrational fear that snakes want to bite me. And I'm sure they're like any other animals. Unless you put them in a position where they feel threatened or in harm's way, they don't just bite, you know, for the pure heck of it, you know. So I know it's kind of an irrational fear of snakes, but snakes are probably at the bottom of my list of animals that I love. But I do love snakes too, and I want to be less afraid of them. But anyway, owls are way up there though, so I love that so much. Next up, look at this gorgeous pen. It's so pretty. It's green, which happens to be my birthstone. I don't remember if I told you my birthday was in May, Julie. Well, actually, yeah, May's birthstone. I was going to say astrological signs vary based on when in May, but the whole month of May is the emerald as the birthstone. But it reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, actually, too. It's so, so pretty. And I'm assuming it probably writes in black. I'm just going to test it on the box. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but yes, it's a black ballpoint, and it writes really nicely, and I absolutely love it. And I love that it's silver, because I'm more a fan of silver than gold. I don't know if you guys notice when I wear jewelry. I mean, this is the one thing, my Hope necklace, that pretty much never comes off. I haven't taken it off at least since the beginning of 2017. I've had it for years now, but I've taken it off a few times to switch out with other necklaces. But at least since the start of the year, I made a vow to myself that it was not coming off, and it hasn't. And my my wedding and engagement rings are white gold, because I prefer silver to gold. But anyway, I know it's going to take me 3 hours to get through this because of all the rambles, but I'm really happy now. This is absolutely adorable. Look at these Shopkins. Oh my gosh. And it's so funny. I know that there's not any chance that Jen and Sylvia Soska, who are Soska, gosh, I always pronounce your name wrong, you guys, because I'm not sure if it's Soska or Soska. But I just met the Soska. I want to go with Soska. I just met the twins, Sylvia and Jen, who are incredible, incredible indie directors and writers and actresses and fabulous human beings that I freaking love with all my heart. This past weekend at our horror convention, we attended Monster Mania, and seeing these cherries just reminds me of Jen and Sil. So I know you're probably not watching this, you guys, but every time I look at this Shopkins twin cherries, I'm going to think of you guys now. I love them so much. They're so soft. Again, they're super soft and fluffy, and I love them. And I'm just going to cuddle with them. They make me so happy. You know me so well, Julie. You are just amazing. She mentioned a couple lip balms she was sending me, and she just went cuckoo crazy. She put so much wonderful stuff in this box. I can't even. This is another super fun pen. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Now I'm trying to figure out what animal this is. Would this maybe be an eel or something? Because it's got like little sucker things, like what, you know, would be on like an octopus tentacle, but it's like one tentacle. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be like an eel, and it's got little eyes, and it's so cute. I want to see. I think this one is probably going to write black too. I have a feeling. Yes, it does. And I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so adorbs. And I know I'm 44. I'm way too old to say adorbs, but you know what, guys? I can't say bad things anymore, so I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to use lingo that's not age appropriate. Please forgive me. I can't help it. Okay, I'm trying to get the box flap on the camera. There we go. Okay, now I have no idea what this is. This beautifully wrapped item, but I'm super stoked to find out. And it said on the box, super, super fragile. So I'm assuming this might be what is fragile. And I'm hoping it came intact, because at this point, like I said, I'm a little bit distrusting of my letter carrier. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that is. It's this gorgeous jewelry box. I absolutely love it. It is so mini too. I love that it's got blue. The blue and pink together, it's almost more like an orchid color, I guess. Is that orchid? that color? It's like pinky purple and it just reminds me of the color of an orchid. So I'm going to call it orchid. And this like navy blue and white, it looks intact, thank goodness, because if they had broken this, they would have been like actual hysterics. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And inside, because Julie does nothing simply, first of all, let me show you what it looks like inside. It's lined in black velvet and it's absolutely stunning. I love this so, so, so much. You have no idea. It's absolutely gorgeous and so me. Thank you, Julie. I love it. I love it. I love it. But of course, like I said, she couldn't just leave it empty. No, she put inside these two adorable Shopkins lipstick shaped erasers. One says SPK. And this one, they both actually say SPK on them, and they have like ice cream delicious treats. They're so cute. I'm going to actually take them out of the package so you can see them a little bit better. These are so cute. I'm going to actually put them on like my display area with my lip balms because they're so stinking cute. I could never use them because they're too adorable. Look at how they both have like the little hearts on the top. And they're literally cut like a lipstick. They're so cute. I've never seen any of these things. And I've got to say, I noticed from some of the packaging on these that these look like Target packages. And I've never seen these things. So I don't know how you find all these amazing things that I've never seen. But you're absolutely so, so wonderful, Julie. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got another fleuve. And this is a total another combination. Because we have two blue and greens, which, like I said, I'm sure Julie knows, blue is my favorite, and green is my second favorite, FYI, in case I've never shared that with you guys. We've got two blue and greens, we've got a pink and purple, and now we have a pink and green. I am so stoked, and this is actually a different green, if you can tell. It's a little bit darker, this one, and this one's a little bit more like of a minty color. I am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just going to probably, after I shoot this video, just go lay on my bed and like roll around in all the softness. I know that probably sounds really ridiculous, but I might actually do that. Okay, next up. There's so much more in this box. I can't even, you guys. Next up, how cute is this? It is a Dory keychain. I went to see Finding Dory in the theater with my friend Jen, and shortly thereafter, Jen actually got a baby Dory tattoo that says, "Just keep swimming." So I will always think of Jen when I look at this Dory keychain. It is absolutely precious. Taking her out too, because she's like one of those super cool acrylic ones. Oops, that did actually have a resealable plastic. Oops, Bo in a China shop, that's me. But look at how cute she is. Look at her little teeth. I can't even, she's precious. I love her. And see, she's like that flexible silicone. I just love her so much. She's going to go right on my actual keychain with my keys, like as soon as I'm done shooting this, after I'm done rolling around in my bed with plushies. But anyway, okay, there is so much in here. I can't even, you guys. I'm so stoked. And she packed snakes in the bottom. Speaking of snakes, this little like paper confetti stuff, I was in a Dollar Tree group at one point on Facebook. It was an awesome, awesome group, FYI. If you're interested in joining a Dollar Tree group, I forget what it's called. It might just be called Dollar Tree Hauls or something. I left the group simply because I felt like it was too enabling. I was really spending more money than I should. Even though it wasn't a lot of money, I was spending money frequently on things that I didn't need, like as a way of self-soothing and dealing with my anxiety. So I left the group simply because every time I saw people haul things, I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to go find all of the things. So it wasn't really good for, you know, my mental health and my shopping habits to be in the group. I'll probably rejoin it when I feel like I've got a good grasp on, you know, spending appropriately and not just buying things to calm myself. I need to shop my own stash is what I need to do. But anyhow, regarding that, in that group, I believe, is the first time I heard this type of confetti referred to as snakes. And it makes perfect sense because that's what they look like little crinkly snakes. So anyway, Julie put snakes in the bottom, which is super fun. She gave me this adorable little pouch. Look at the tassels on there. That is so fun. This so reminds me of like the purses we used to carry in the 80s. If you were a child of the 70s or 80s, like I came of age, you know, I was born in 73, so 80 to 89 was what? Was ages 7 through 17. So yeah, they were formative years for me, the 80s, and we definitely rocked purses with this fringe on it in the 80s. So that just takes me back and happy, happy memories. And of course, it is packed with goodies. Okay, these are the things she actually legit mentioned to me that she was sending. I don't know why I ever think Julie's just going to send me what she says, because she always spoils me. She's absolutely amazing. I love this pouch. And clearly it holds a lot, because she managed to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip smackers in there. And these are ones that I do not have any of these for my collection. She checked with me on Instagram because she wanted to make sure that I didn't have them, and if I saw them, not to buy them, because she already picked them up for me. She's so amazing. There are 3 of the sparkler lip smackers. We have number 906, which is vanilla frosting. I think I have 1 of these. I think I have the cotton candy one, and that's it. So now I have 4, and I'm so excited about that. And these, of course, will be getting first impressions reviews in separate videos. I have number 908, which is watermelon ice. Yum. I love these. They're very moisturizing. They have a little bit of shimmer, and the flavors are fantastic. And lastly, number 909, which is celestial strawberry. And somehow I managed to get my hair on it already, because I shed like worse than any dog you'll ever meet. But I love these. And then she also included 2 of the Roll It Lip Smackers, again, which I do not own. I think I have, again, maybe 1 of these, but I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think I might have a watermelon one that I got at the Dollar Tree ages ago. But this one is cotton candy, and I love the packaging on this, the pink and blue. So cute. I think the only combination of colors that I like better than blue and pink is maybe possibly like really pale, like sky blue, like my favorite blue, with brown. I just think that looks so classy. I love that combination together. And then we have this one, which is vanilla. Yum. And this one is pink and purple, and it's got the pretty swirls on them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need another sip of my beverage and my Wonder Woman Huggy. I'm so excited. This is like way too much, Julie. I know I don't even have to tell you that, but I'm so blown away. She was like, I can't wait for you to open this. I'm like, girl, you have no idea. I can't wait to open it, because you are just amazing. My hair looks totally 2 different lengths, doesn't it? I just caught sight of that. Actually, I didn't just. I'm lying. I caught sight of it earlier in the mirror. I guess it's because this end of this braid is like super curly, and this one is more straight, and they're not exactly braided to even points. I know. OCD kicking in again. Sorry, guys. If I see a squirrel out the window, I'll look at that too. But anyway, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, there is Animal Jam explosion in here. There are not 1, not 2, not even 3. You might think I'm done. I'm not done. 4, 5 on the way. 6 Animal Jams in here. And I will definitely be opening these very soon in a separate video, because I'm keeping you guys long enough as it is. Is that the front? I think those are the front of the houses. But we have 4 in igloo type and 2 in the more like traditional house type. And I am so excited to open these. Can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh, this is just too much, Julie. Oh my gosh. Okay, next up. This is so cute. It's a reusable tote. But look at these Tsum Tsums. Are you kidding me? They're absolutely precious, because they're like, I guess they're supposed to look like a child drew them, although this is 9 million times better than I could draw. But like the simplistic drawing style, again, I wish I could draw this simplistically. I can't even come close to this. My stick figures you would look at and be like, is that like the thing from the Blair Witch Project? What is that? Like, because yeah, I'm horrible at drawing. But this is absolutely adorable. And I think, yes, it's the same on both sides. I love this bag so much. You've got, who have we got on here? We've got Sully up on top. We've got the alien. We've got Dumbo. We've got Mike. We've got Minnie and Mickey and Donald and Cheshire Cat and Dale and Perry and, did I say Donald? And we've got Piglet and one of my very favorites, Tied with Stitch, Eeyore. This is absolutely precious. I love this. I'm actually going to a free crafting class at Michael's tonight. I was going to bring like a big, like heavy-duty bag that carries like scrapbooking supplies in it, but I'm not bringing a lot. I'm bringing my paper cutter, some 12 by 12 sheets of paper, and my journal book, and that's it. So I'm taking it out of that and I'm bringing it in this, because it's not a lot of heavy stuff, and this will be perfect, and it's going to be much lighter to carry. So thank you. Perfect timing, Julie. Oh my gosh. Okay. There is so much more. There's so much more. So much more. I am so incredibly spoiled and incredibly grateful, you guys. I'm so humbled every time you take the time to even write a positive comment on my page, let alone send me a card or a letter or a gift. I mean, every kindness given to me, it doesn't matter how big or small financially or whatever, you guys just make me so incredibly happy. I can't even begin to tell you. So this is just, I'm so moved right now, Julie. Thank you from the bottom of my cold black heart. I wish I had a cold black heart. Actually, my heart is way too tender and it gets me in a lot of trouble sometimes. But anyway, I love you and I adore you and thank you so much for this. Look at this, you guys. Shop Kids stickers! I'm so stoked. 200 plus stickers in this pad. And yes, I'm going to show you the pages because, you know what? This is already going to be a long video, so I'm just folding this back, which is kind of giving me anxiety that I'm folding the cover, but I want you to be able to see the stickers. Like, I'm the girl that I don't like to really lend out my books to people because I'm so afraid that they're going to either fold down a page corner or like put one of those paperclip bookmarks in. I love the idea of a paperclip bookmark, but it marks the page, and yeah, that gives me anxiety too, so I don't actually loan out my books to people. I know that's terrible. I did once when I was a paralegal in 2000, somewhere between 2000 and 2002, I lent a copy of my favorite book, The Virgin Suicides, to my ex-boss. She was my boss at the time, and she never gave it back to me. And finally, like months later, I was like, you know, Jen, are you ever going to return my book? You know, it was so awkward because she was my boss. And I honestly, at that point, I was so afraid of the condition it would be returned in. And she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I did with it. I'm so sorry. But she bought me a new copy, so all was well. If you've never read that book, guys, seriously, it will change your life. I love it so much. It's one of my top 5 favorites. But anyway, I know, more diversions and random ramblings. I can't help myself. These are so beautiful, you guys. Blue butterfly pop-up stickers. I love these. I have a, I want to say, 5-drawered kind of utility like thing of drawers. It's a thing of drawers on wheels, and it's like one of those utility cart kind of things that I keep a lot of stickers and random stuff for my junk journal, markers and coloring books and stuff in. And because they're puffy, you know, they're raised in 3D, these stickers, I don't like to use them in my junk journals, but I like to decorate the drawers, like the front of them where I pull out. So I have a feeling that's where these are going to end up. So I'll be able to see them all the time. I'm so stoked. There's so much more still. I can't even. I know I should speed it up, but I can't because I'm having too much fun. And Julie deserves every minute of this recognition and time, and props to her. Another set in these beautiful yellow and orange and ambery colors. I love these too. So I'm going to have the cutest drawers in town. Yes, I said that. All right, next up we have, ooh, I love these, and I'm seriously like amazed right now because I have seen these stickers at the Dollar Tree and I wanted to buy them so many times, and I just kept saying to myself, I can't justify it because they're only 4 designs and you get 4 sheets. What am I going to do with 4 sheets of these? But Julie, being the genius that she is, said, well, duh, Carrie, you're going to give 2 away because 2 I could use. I mean, how silly that I didn't just buy them and gift away the other 3 sheets. Sometimes my blondness is just like, it knows no bounds. But I am so stoked that you sent these to me because I've been wanting them, and like I go through these extremes of like, I go to the Dollar Tree and I just buy everything. Although it's weird, like I don't make big hauls at the Dollar Tree. The most I've ever spent in the Dollar Tree in one purchase in one day is probably like $15. But yet I'll go every day for a week and spend like $10. But it's unthinkable that I would spend $50 or $35. Yeah, every day $10 for a week. That would be $70. Gosh, I can't do math either. But at the thought of spending like more than $20 at the Dollar Tree in one shot, like, oh my God, I can't. But yet I'll go every day and spend $5 or whatever. So I don't know, it's silly. But the fact that I was El Cheapo and never bought those stickers, and I'm so glad that I have them now, so thank you. I know that was really long and probably boring, but more insight into the crazy workings of my brain. These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful. These are Kiss Nail Dress, they're called, and these are like the little stickers that you put on your nails, but look at how stunning these are. I am so in love with these because they're everything I love. They're sky blue and they're stars, and they're silver stars, no less. These are absolutely gorgeous, and you actually get 40. So it's, I mean, it's different sizes, but look at, they give you the full and the French, so you can do both styles of manis. And you only need 10 per manicure. So, I mean, assuming that you find the right sizes right away, you could potentially get up to 4 full manicures out of this, which is amazing. And then if you just do them as like accent nails, forget about it. You could go that much further. And yes, I'm a New Yorker, and I just said forget about it. I kind of said the words properly, though. I didn't do the forget about it thing, but I still said it, so I'm making myself laugh. I know. I'm probably not amusing to you guys sometimes, but I make myself laugh, and that's what life's about, right? This is so cute, you guys. Look at this. It's a Squinky Dewdrops set, but it is like all revealed. I've never done one before. Oh, wait. No, I am mistaken. There actually are 2 hidden Squinkies and a bonus villa in here. I have never purchased Squinky Dewdrops before, and I'm saying Squinky Dewdrops instead of Squinkies Dewdrops because that just sounds weird to me. I know that's what it actually says. But I've never purchased these before except for the villas that come with 2 Squinkies and a dew. 2 Squinkies and a dew, or 2 dews and a Squinky? No, I think it's 2 Squinkies, 1 dew. I can't even think straight right now, but I've never purchased any before is my point, where they're revealed and you see which ones you get. So this is amazing. These are so cute, and there's still a mystery in the bottom, so I will do that unboxing probably tomorrow when I open the Animal Jams, unless I decide to spread the fun and do it over 2 different videos, which I may. We'll see. I'll probably do it all at once, though, because it's enough that I'm not doing it right now. One of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite people ever to exist on the planet, Carrie Fisher, who I still miss so deeply. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like for people who actually were her friends and family, because just as a fan, the loss of her is still so great in my heart. I can't even deal with it. But one of the quotes of hers that I love the most, and there are so many, is instant gratification takes too long. And that's seriously the story of my life. I am Veruca Salt. I don't care how, I want it now. So the fact that I'm going to hold off and actually do my toy unboxings tomorrow is really like a big deal for me. So yay. Yay me. Okay. Now, you guys, there are 3 more bags in here from what I can see, and there's still more. But there is another one of those beautiful tassel bags, and it is in the most gorgeous, I'm not sure how it's reading on camera, but to my eye, it almost looks like a dark periwinkle blue. With that, you know how periwinkle has that bit of like lavender or lilac to it? Not lilac, lavender, purple. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And of course, Julie being Julie, it's got goodies inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's right. There was one more lip balm that she did mention that she was going to send me, which is this. I'm so excited. This is the Pink Cupcake and Cotton Candy Chapstick Duo. First of all, there is my pink and blue color combo again. But I was a little bit disappointed with the Cotton Candy chapstick that came out, the Slurpee flavor from 7-Eleven this year. I was so stoked for it. The actual Slurpee itself tastes amazing, but I was a little let down by the scent. It didn't really have flavor, and the scent was not as strong as I'd hoped it would be. So I'm so super stoked, hoping that Chapstick did Cotton Candy the way I believe that they did in this duo. So I'm really hoping that I'll love this one even more. I mean, I love it more because it's from Julie, and the other one I bought myself. But anyway, I'm so stoked. But the rest of these, I did not know she was sending. First of all, are you kidding me? It's an owl queen or princess. I guess it depends. See, I mean, my initial instinct was queen. And I'm going to go with queen because queen also makes me think of drag queens. And I love drag queens. And I happen to have a friend who is an awesome person at doing drag. So it's going to remind me of her when she does her drag. So anyway, that is fabulous, and I'm going to secretly name that her name, but I'm not going to tell because, well, she doesn't watch my channel, but I'm not going to tell. That's her secret and mine to share, but I'll let her know privately. That's what I'm going to call it. But you guys, I have coveted this chapstick mix stick since I heard of its existence, and I do not have it, and I am blown away that I now do. This is the Vanilla Candy Cane Milkshake. Julie, I don't know where you found this. I don't know if this came out of your own personal stash, but I love you for this. just for this. If not everything else that you said, I love you for this, because I have been wanting this forever and I never ever thought I would have it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this, I am not familiar with this brand, so I am super stoked because I love trying new brands. This lip balm is called Desert. It's a brand. It's called Desert Essence, and it is Lip Rescue, non-GMO, ultra hydrating with shea butter, and that sounds amazing. And it is, I believe I'm seeing on the back that it is not animal tested, which is fabulous because that's super important to me. Oh my gosh, it's actually distributed by Desert Essence, Hauppauge, New York, which is actually here on Long Island. How funny, because Julie is across the country in New Mexico. So the odds that she would find a lip balm in New Mexico that was actually distributed out of here on Long Island, and I'm sure she wouldn't have thought to look at that and wouldn't have known it was a city on Long Island anyway. That is so stinking cool. I am so excited to try this. Again, I will be doing lip balm reviews and first impressions of everything that Julie sent me very, very soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a Burt's Bees 2-pack, you guys. It's got cucumber mint and the original beeswax. I am so stoked. Oh my gosh. I seriously sounded like Sean Penn from Fast Times the way I said that, I think. But wow, I'm so stoked. I believe I have an original beeswax. I'm not 100% sure. I may not even, because I don't have a tremendous amount of Burt's Bees, maybe 10 if even that. But I definitely do not have cucumber mint, and that sounds so good. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. And there is still more in this box. I can't even. How cute are these? It's Shopkins candies. Oh my gosh. I saw the end of this package and my initial thought was, oh my gosh, these are going to be like bottle caps or sprees or sweet tarts. And I bet you they probably taste like one of those, but they're Shopkins, which is even cuter because I love all three of those candies and I haven't had them in ages. Bottle caps are probably, I'm hard pressed because I generally say that my very favorite candy in the whole wide world, not counting chocolate because that's a whole separate thing, would be red Swedish fish. And I think that's still my #1 favorite, but right like the tiniest infinitesimal step below would be bottle caps. And all of the Wonka candies that come in rolls like this, like I said, like sweet tarts and sprees, I love. These are actually distributed by Moose, which is the company that makes Shopkins. So I don't know. Oh, Frankfurt. Okay, I've heard of Frankfurt candies. So they're not Wonka, but I bet you they're going to taste very similar to one of those. Possibly, I'm guessing sweet tarts. I can do a Persevering Noms video on these if you guys would like me to. Let me know in the comments. That feature hasn't really gone over super well yet. I don't know. It's not getting as many hits as I had thought it might. So if you guys don't enjoy those videos, I'll stop shooting them. That's fine. But I kind of find them fun to do. And I'm always interested to watch other people taste foods that I haven't tried before. So let me know in the comments if I should or should not continue with Persevering Moms. And depending on your guys' reaction, you know, we'll determine whether I do more. But those would be fun to do a Persevering Moms video on, because I really am curious to find out if they're like sweet tarts, which I have a feeling they're going to be. All right, guys, we are getting to the nitty gritty here, but there is still more. And a card. Okay. Leave it to me to find the card at the very end. I'm going to save that for very, very last because cards are so special to me. I love people's handwriting. I love like snail mail, like cards and letters are so, and I'm not gonna lie, I love getting emails. They're fabulous. I love talking on social media. As you guys know, I have super phone anxiety, but I'm working on that. I'm building my way up. Next week, Mary, if you were watching this, after this weekend of your madness with your move, I promise you I'm going to call you one day next week. I can't tell which day yet. It's going to be the day that I'm not scared. I'll still probably be scared, but I'm going to do it because I love you so much. But I'm going to call you next week, Mary. But anyway, but as much as social media is wonderful, and don't get me wrong, it is. It has changed my life and opened up my world in ways I can't even begin to tell you. Snail mail and seeing something in someone's actual handwriting is so precious to me. So I save all of my cards and letters, guys. I actually threw out a bunch, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, of pen pal letters that I had because these people were not people that were in my life since I was a kid. And I really regret that I did that now because I thought, I'll never see these people again. Why am I saving these? This is hoarding. And that's why I have trouble with saving too much, because I never know what to keep and what to throw away. That was clearly something not to throw away. That wasn't even taking up a tremendous amount of space, but I did it. But now I mean, I've been saving cards, though, since I was probably about 13 years old. So, I mean, I've legitimately got 31 years worth of cards in my house. But anyway, so this will get saved as well as my long point. Okay, I am obsessed with this bag. And again, the pink and blue, it says Killing It, in case you can't see, which I'm sure you can if I'm not holding it at a bad angle for the light. There, you can see it. It is gorgeous, and I love it. And again, it is chock full of goodness. Julie, stop! Oh my gosh! I have been coveting these Refresh Lip Smackers since they came out, and I never splurged and bought one. And Coca-Cola Classic is one of my favorites. I rarely drink it, but I absolutely love it in lip smacker products. And going back full circle to Carrie Fisher, if you guys have not yet seen the documentary that was shot with Carrie Fisher and her mother Debbie Reynolds, it actually came out, I believe, just after the two of them passed away. It's called Bright Lights. It's absolutely amazing and brilliant. And I believe the director was actually Fisher Stevens, who was an actor for many, many years. And I don't know that he acts now. I think he shoots documentaries primarily as his main form of art now and profession. But ever present just about in this documentary is Carrie with the Coca-Cola Classic. So since she passed, Coca-Cola Classic reminds me of Carrie too. So the fact that you chose this flavor of all the flavors you could have is so amazing. I love that it's a squeezy tube. I love that it comes with this adorable Kissy Lips keychain, which again will go right on my purse. Oh my gosh, and I never even realized this when I've seen these a million times. The lip smacker is actually, the cap is attached to the keychain. So you clip this to your bag and you've got not only the keychain, but the lip smacker. I didn't even realize that because, again, blonde. But I love this so much. What an amazing surprise. You couldn't have known how symbolic and meaningful this would be for me, Julie, but yet you somehow always do. You're amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's, what is this? Are you kidding? This is a Superman, gosh, I'm looking him straight in the face, Spider-Man lip balm, but it has a removable super bouncy ball. How cute is this? I have never seen this in my life, anything remotely like this. These balls are so much fun. I used to love getting these when I was a little girl, and I'd go to the grocery store with my mom, and we would go to the little machines at the front that they still have that are now like $1 each, which is super crazy. Because, I mean, I remember there were penny and nickel and I think dime, and like the high roller ones were the quarter ones. But I used to love getting these bouncy balls, and of course my brother and I would get one, and we'd be bouncing them in the store, and more often than not, before we even left the store, we'd managed to have lost them because, you know, we were jerks. But we had, again, instant gratification takes too long. We had to play with them right then and there. But this brings back such happy memories, and I don't think I will take it off because it looks so incredibly cool. It looks like a magnifying glass almost on top of the lip balm. But this is absolutely amazing. And this is made by Townley Girl. Props Townley Girl. How creative is this? I don't see, does it have a flavor? Okay, it does say on the actual balm itself it's cherry flavored, but I love how it looks like the old school Spider-Man comic, which is so amazing. I love this so much. And there is more in here. I think Julie told me about this too, and I'd completely forgotten. This is the new Carmex Trio, which again, I don't have, and I'm so excited about because Carmex is really rocking my world lately. Now that they're making products that don't have that really medicinal scent and flavor, I'm just loving Carmex. This comes with fresh cherry, strawberry, and wintergreen. I've never owned a wintergreen lip balm ever in my life. And when I was younger and I used to be into gum, I'm really not anymore. I couldn't tell you the last time. Actually, I could tell you the last time I chewed a piece of gum. It was a couple weeks ago because I'd gotten some in a kawaii box like months ago that I finally said, I'm just going to taste this. I want to know what it tastes like. And it tasted good. And I chewed it for about 2 minutes. I said, okay, I'm over it, pass. But when I used to chew gum and I would choose a mint flavored gum, it would always be wintergreen. So this is amazing because I've never, ever had a wintergreen lip balm in my life. And we have a Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Cake Remix, which I also do not own, and I'm so stoked about. you guys know this is a Taste Beauty. Taste Beauty is very hit or miss with me, but I believe the last Taste Beauty product I tried, and I can't remember what it was also from Julie. Oh, I think it was a Pinkberry. I'm almost positive it was a Pinkberry lip balm. I was really happy with, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm 99% sure I was really happy with it. So I'm actually very, very excited to try this, and plus, hello, Sky Blue. So yeah, win right there. Okay, and yes, that is it for this bag. As if this isn't enough, there is one more bag, and I think that's it, you guys. I say that like as if this wasn't like a 45-minute video of generosity and amazingness from Julie. Yes, and in the bottom of the box we have, because again, it's Julie and she's everything, blue snakes, because I love my blue. And the last item is blue as well. Okay, I'm trying to get this box not to go flying. Okay, there we go. Okay, still have some things on camera. I also have Julie's card to open still. All right, it says gorgeous. I don't think I'm gorgeous, but I think you are, Julie. And I think all of you guys are for watching these videos and hanging out with me. I love you all so much. You have no idea. I hope you are starting to. And yes, 2 blues. Because, you know, 2 blues can't be wrong. 1 blue can't be wrong. 2 blues are extra amazing. Stop. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I told you about this. I probably did, because I forget things 5 minutes after I say them. My husband gets so aggravated with me sometimes because he tells me stuff and then like 10 minutes later, like I'll ask him the same question that he just answered and he'll be like, do you not listen to me at all? I'm like, I really do listen. I'm just very forgetful. Short-term memory is shot. I can remember things from when I was 5, but I can't remember what happened 10 minutes ago. But this is a Carmex that I'm so stoked about because I do not own this one. I only own one Carmex Comfort Care and it was not the Sugar Plum. I never purchased this one, and like I waited and never bit the bullet, and then by the time I said, you know, I really think I want to buy that, I wasn't able to find it. So I am so excited to have this now. That is amazing. I'm going into Oprah voice. All right, guys. And then there are 2 more amazing goodies in here. We have another one of these super cool Marvel Comics, guys. This one is Captain America, and it is cotton candy flavored, again with the bouncy ball. I am amazed by these. My husband is like pretty much over like my lip balm collection. He's like, I mean, 2 years ago he was over it. But once in a while there'll be one that I get that's really unique and interesting, and even he'll go, wow, you know, that's pretty cool. And I think he's going to dig these. He's going to think they're pretty awesome. He's more of a DC guy just because Superman is his absolute favorite superhero. But right now we are watching The Defenders. He's watched every Marvel series that's been on Netflix so far. He insists that I have to watch Jessica Jones because he loves it so much and he thinks I will too. We are only 3 episodes in, so please no spoilers. He's dying to watch the whole series. He would binge watch the entire thing in one day if we could, but I can't sit usually that long for watching, you know, that many episodes of a show. But he's getting more into Marvel now with the really cool Netflix series, and they're doing a great job with the movies too. So he's more like, I don't know, I guess he's just an equal opportunity superhero lover at this point. But last but certainly not least, we have this adorable Disney Princess lip balm tin, and it is cherry, and it says Heart Strong, and it's got Snow White, Rapunzel, and Tiana on it. And I really, really love the fact that these princesses, well, maybe Snow White, not Snow White, I should say, but these princesses are kind of underrepresented on merch, I think, Tiana and Rapunzel. Rapunzel happens to be my very favorite. Elsa's my favorite queen. I've said this ad nauseum. If Moana counts as a princess, she's my favorite princess. And Rapunzel would be my second favorite princess. But if Moana is technically not a princess, I know she's like the leader of her clan, ultimately. But I don't know if she's technically royalty or not. So if Tiana is not a princess, my favorite princess is Rapunzel. And I have yet to see The Princess and the Frog, which I don't know why I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet. We got to meet Princess Tiana at Disney when we had our passes years ago, and she was so beautiful and nice, and she actually complimented me on my nail polish, and she made me so happy. So I love Tiana. I have a soft spot for her, not even having seen the movie yet. But I love that these are the 3 princesses that are on here. I think they're beautiful. I love the tin. It's ginormous. So I know that even once I've used up all the lip balm, I'm going to recycle this tin for something fun. And it's a good size. It's actually 0.39 ounces of lip balm, which compared to, say, okay, let's see. Okay, we'll grab this stick here. So this one is 0.15. So it's over double the amount of lip balm that's in a stick. So that's a good amount of lip balm. And I've never seen these. I've seen people post them on Instagram and stuff, but I've never seen them in person. So I'm really, really, really excited to have one now in my collection. So let me open my card from Julie, last but not least. And if it is personal in any way, shape, or form, obviously, I will just show you guys the card on the front. And I will read it off camera because, you know, Julie, I'm all about protecting, you know, privacy. But look at how cute this is. I love this cat. Oh my gosh. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me take a peek and see. Okay, I'm skipping the one part that I think may be personal because, again, that's Julie's. You know, Julie's business is hers to share, but I'm going to read the parts that I think are safe to read, and I hope that's okay. It says, "Hey lady, sorry that it took so long for me to ship this. I don't care if it took 100 years. You don't have to send me anything. Just your friendship is enough, is more than enough. I'm so grateful." But anyway, I'm skipping a sentence. "I hope this package finds you well, and I hope you enjoy all the goodies. I know I am excited for you to open this, and I hope you are doing well. Again, sorry it took so long to ship. Stop saying you're sorry, because you never have to be. Also, sorry if you find kitty hair. Jelly was playing in the box as I was packing it." Oh, I didn't find any, unless that piece of hair that I thought was mine was Jelly's. It might have been. But it says, Julie. Oh, okay. Also, sorry if you find kitty hair. Jelly was playing in the box as I was packing it. Julie and Jalorum. Or Jelly Lorum. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Oops. I just showed you the part that I didn't want to show you. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is amazing. Everything in this package was amazing. And you, my dear girl, are amazing. You have no idea how much you've made me smile. My heart is like beaming. Like as much as my face is smiling, my heart is smiling like 100 times more. You have no idea. Your generosity and your kindness and your friendship mean the world to me. And we have to exchange email addresses, I think. Or else at the very least, we have to start doing like pen pal letters. Because I really have enjoyed getting to know you to the small level that I have. But I want to get to know more about you. So we're going to have to do that in Instagram or something. You know, we're going to have to exchange email addresses. Because as much as I love snail mail, I know I'm bad about writing it sometimes. So at least if I have your email, I could like shoot you, you know, letters more often. Although, I mean, if you can take the time to do this, certainly I can find the time to write and mail you a letter. I'm pretty sure I have your address in my address book, but I'm going to double check that after this video, after I roll around in plushies. And what else was I going to do? I was going to do something else. I was going to roll around in plushies, and I was going to, oh, I can't remember now. You guys will have to check back to the beginning and see what else I was going to do. Oh, was it pack my Michael stuff in my new tote bag? Maybe that was it. I don't know. But anyway, I adore you, Julie. You are amazing. You are truly so special, and I am so grateful for your friendship. And I'm so glad that I went against my husband's initial instinct and gave you my home address, because he's just so cautious. Rightfully so. I mean, the world can be a dangerous, scary place. But, you know, after thinking on it for like a hot minute, I said, you know what? There's something about this girl that says you can trust her. You really can. And I'm so glad that I did, because you are just an amazing friend and a beautiful soul. And I adore you. And I adore each and every one of you guys for taking almost 54 minutes out of your lives to watch this video and hang out with me. It means so very much. Can't even put it into words. Every moment on this planet that we are given is precious, and the fact that you would choose to spend even 30 seconds of your precious life with me is so meaningful. So I deeply, deeply, deeply thank you, and I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I apologize that this was super long. It really wasn't my intention, but I hope you had as much fun as I did. Love you guys so much, and I will be back soon with more stuff. Bye, guys.